Today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to install the reverse lockout cable on my 1969 Corvette. Point of the reverse lockout cable is so you cannot get the car out of gear when it's parked. You have to have the key in and on the on position. Since I don't have it installed, as you can see, I could get the car out of gear. Previous owner of my car had trouble installing it, and instead he just tied up the lever and tied it off here to keep it up. So that lever down in there is where the top of the cable goes, and it comes up through that hole and goes down to the transmission. This reverse cable should have 4 clips with it. This one connecting it to the lever, and this one on here to make sure it doesn't get sucked back through that hole. The end with this black boot goes on the transmission, and obviously this other end comes up to the firewall. So now that we're under the car, it's gonna run, let it focus. It's gonna run through that bracket and clip onto this lever. So let's get it on there. All right, so now that we got it through that black bracket right there and on the lever, we'll put the clips in and we're all good down here. I got both the clips on here, so we're all good there. And one more thing, it's kind of hard to see. See this black bracket right here? Make sure that cable is on the inside of it, and there's a little clip that kind of holds it in to keep it out of the way. And you can see it comes out of that black bracket right here. You route it up and through that hole on the firewall. Now this thing is pretty stiff, but you can still bend enough to get it up through there. Just use a little force. So now we're in the engine bay, finish everything up. You can see the clip on there. I have the clip on the lever up here. So now let's go test it out. With that installed, I don't have the key in here. I should not be able to remove this out of reverse. As you can see, it is locked in there and all good. Hopefully this answered any questions any of you have about installing the reverse lockout cable. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I will answer them as best I can.